Norris, who I'm sure is well known to quite a lot of you. Good morning, Anne.
Good morning, Katrina.
The continuing loss of sight enabled a degree of anticipatory planning for you, but how has it affected you mentally?
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. I have known that I'm going to get macular degeneration from probably the age of 30, because it's hereditary in my case. My father had it, my grandfather had it. So I've had this sort of Damocles holding over my head for a very long time. And having supported my father, I now know what support I needed. But it is very, very difficult, because what people who haven't seen the results of this find it very difficult to speak on the level that I'm speaking now. And although I can say things to you, without you experiencing it, you can't understand really what it feels like. And this affects you mentally, it affects you physically as well. People are good, try to understand, but until you've experienced it, it's very difficult to be able to tell you what it's like.
So, coming here today, Anne, did you find it necessary to do extra planning rather than just put your coat on and grab the car keys?
Well, grabbing the car keys actually stopped just before lockdown, because my sight was no good then and I had to give up driving. So that means that I have to plan very carefully about what happens. And thanks to Margaret Harrier from Eckington, she actually fetched me here this morning with all my kit and caboodle. So that's the first thing I have to plan. If I'm going to somewhere I've never been before, I have to be very careful about if there are stairs, if there are uneven pavements. Actually getting through the door sometimes is difficult. So if I'm going to visit your club, for example, I need to tell you what I need if I haven't been before. So one of the things I need you to understand is I need a clear floor. I need a floor that doesn't have things I'm going to trip over. I need space between the tables if we're sitting down. I also need to know the layout of the room. Important thing is, where are the toilets, please? So this is all sorts of things that I need to think about, and is taking all my stuff with me, everything that I need.
Thank you, Anne. You've obviously gathered together a lot of knowledge and also a significant amount of resources, which we've got on the table over there by the coffee, and Anne and the rest of the club will be there to answer any questions after this presentation. So we'll now move on to David, who's got hearing loss. Just like David to introduce himself.
Good morning all, I'm David Butler. I'm working with the 1220 Club, and like I said, I've got a little bit of a hearing loss.
Thank you, David. The loss of hearing, which was due to a viral infection, must have been a huge shock to you. What were your first worries about coping?
Yeah, it was a bit of a shock being plunged into the world of deafness. But thankfully, I got a cochlear implant fitted quite quickly, but it was really, really worrying, because obviously this world is a hearing world. You know, how do people cope with lack of hearing? Okay, I'm a bit extreme, I've got no hearing, but there's 25 UK adults who have a hearing loss. Clearly, people in this room will have hearing loss. So that was the big worry about me. How does that cope?
How can we make it easier for people with hearing loss to integrate in events?
Oh, I could go on all day with this one. Yeah, but to be honest with you, it's things like this: captions. Make sure you've got captions. Make sure people can hear you. Make sure people can see you. So if you're presenting in front of a bright window, it's very difficult to actually lip read. So come inside and actually, think about the needs of your audience. Can they actually hear you, see you, and actually understand it?
That sounds like very good advice. Thank you, David. And thanks again to Anne. So, as you can see, our members look relatively normal. But have different... but have... excuse me. but have different disabilities. I'm sure that in your club or social circles, there are similar people all struggling against the odds. What we want to do is level the playing field and help them enjoy life with fewer difficulties and make everything more accessible. We're here to pass on advice based on the experience of members, but our club can also offer easy accessibility. No nearby club, no transport, disability issues. Join us online. We would love you to take away today a better understanding of how you can make the world a better place for your members and friends with hidden disabilities. So our project that we're telling you about today is Seeing Rotary, but we also have a strong group of hearing ambassadors within our e-club. Thank you.